Look at this. I got headphones on. I got a mic going. Baby.
If
Huh?
only people could see you now.
Hey, no video. We've gone through this before.
All right,
No
all right,
video.
all right. Welcome to This Commerce Life. This is a podcast aimed at small, medium entrepreneurs focused on commerce. I'm Phil, your host, and Kenny, your co-host, will join us as well. And we're going to talk to you about the world of retail and commerce and how things are changing in the world. How the hell are you?
I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
very good. Yeah. No,
Thank
seriously. Yeah.
you. Thank you for putting up with my unorganized shit and coming on tonight. So
I told you I wasn't going to be here this week. So
I know.
I think I'm the one
I
that threw
know.
the night at you.
No,
I
no,
think I
that's
told
okay.
you last week,
That's
oh,
okay.
come Monday or Tuesday,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
you
yeah.
want, Phil.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
again, you're kind of the boss. So tell me what we're doing.
I'm not. Man.
Everybody who listens knows you are. Why do you do that? Of course they know.
I'm not the boss. Like this is a.
Sure the hell ain't me. I'm eating pie.
No. Come on. I got part of it, but
You got a good chunk of it. I'm
no,
okay
come on.
with
This
it.
shit doesn't work if there's not two of us. Like, it just doesn't work. Like it's us, right? It's us.
No,
that
by
makes it
ourselves,
work.
we're not that excited.
Yeah,
we're
we're
boring.
really not that interested.
Together's
so.
not that bad.
Yeah. Man, I've started to. I put in a whole chunk of hours this week. Like I think I might actually break my own rule this week. But I saw it coming. So one of the brands, so Mutlux that I'm working with, they're bringing on a new digital person. He's super bright, super smart, but they're kind of on this path. They want to be able to build their online and digital, future.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of stepping in and doing a bit of a CMO sort of role, helping them, stay on strategy and then kind of think about like all the bigger pieces that need to get done.
Mhm.
So I actually went into their office today, which is the first time I've been in a work environment setting since COVID shut us
Just
down
like
mid-March. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. First time. Yeah.
You're working. What's going on?
Yeah, I know. Right.
Not feeling good.
I was working. Yeah. I was working. I
It's summer blues.
no, I just like, how like
scaring me. I don't.
I
What,
no, don't worry.
I don't know who I'm talking to now. Like now, I'm kind of. I can't change. I've gone the opposite way. So now you're making a mess of my world.
Thursday, I'm going to the beach, right? So
Okay, well, don't.
Yeah, we're going to the beach on
fuck, I
Thursday.
mean,
So, but it's just right now I'm like right before this, I was helping somebody. They're rebuilding a website, and they wanted me to, kind of work through it. It's one of my clients that I work with, and I don't know. I just sent the email, so we'll see. I think they listen to the podcast too, so we'll see what they think. But I had a lot to say, so I had a lot to say about it. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So you're already getting bored. So you can't. I knew you were going to be able to.
No,
do this.
I'm not. I'm still. This is a high week, but
It's all good. Don't.
No,
worry about
I'm
it.
going to hold true. I'm going to hold true. So
You can watch your friend in Vancouver do what you said you were going to do.
Hey, listen, I'm going to the beach on Thursday.
Two clients.
I'm
We're going to the
stoked,
Rocky Mountains tomorrow afternoon for
that's
5-6
amazing.
days.
I know it's going to be amazing.
I've had a loop in my hand for 2 weeks looking at coins,
that's
every
amazing.
night. I've barely cracked the laptop unless it's for a hobby.
Okay.
Literally every night
That's
for the last 2
fantastic.
weeks. To the point where even Amelia's getting agitated because so you talk to me a little bit because I'm coin.
Stop talking. Go do some work.
I'm coin and sports card focused right now.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Oh, it's fantastic. Are you kidding me? I feel like 15 a game.
Yeah.
I've got ads running in Kijiji and Craigslist.
Yeah.
I think there's a play in this.
I'm doing the work, but I'm still getting. I just happen to have a little bit more this week, and I've taken on some things that, like I was telling you, right? Like I don't really like doing Google ads, right? So our friend asked, and I like.
They gotta help, right?
Like you got people that can do that. You should let them do it. I can do the copy for it because that's the right thing to do. But but then
they don't know who to trust. So just help me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I know you don't want to do it, but you can do it.
Yeah.
And just help me get through this.
Yeah. And I've had a bunch of those little things. So I've
had someone go, listen, I need a press release. Do you know anybody? They weren't thinking of me. They were like, do you know somebody? I'm like, yeah, me. What do you need? And they're like, well, it seems tedious. And I said, yeah, but like if I help you find someone,
by the time you help you find somebody, you do all the bullshit.
Yeah.
You may as well written it.
Yeah.
And again, since you've already thrown 38 hours out the window, what do you care now?
Yeah, I know.
40, 50, 60 hours.
No, but that's the thing is like
Phil's 38 is no longer. So what's a big deal?
I was able to help them do it in like 2 hours, right? Because I was like, listen, by the time you go on to 5hour or Upwork or one of these places, you go look for somebody, right? Like you're gonna spend 2 hours just vetting somebody.
Hey Phil, whatever makes it make it work in your head. That's all I'm gonna do. Just make it work. You're just jealous because I have actually stuck to the plan.
I love it.
And have fixed it.
I really love it.
You've gone the opposite direction.
We should actually keep a tally to see who.
No tallies. I'm winning now, and that's it. As of after tonight, who cares anymore?
Oh man. Yeah, no, I love it. So no, but it's been really fun. It's been a whole bunch of these little like, somebody else was like, hey, I need Google ads. Yeah. Same sort of deal, right? Like, I don't understand how these things are so hard. And I'm like, all right, let me just help you with that. That's like a handful of hours, right? So then, like.
It's the right thing to do.
Like
just shut up and do it. It's the right thing to do.
But it's fun.
Mine's not gonna last either. We all know that. I'm not gonna last.
No, mine's
gonna
last.
Couple weeks.
Mine's gonna last. I think it's just more ups and downs, right? Like
ups and downs are fine.
Some weeks you take on a little bit more. Next week, I'm gonna take a day to go golfing, right? So, I'm
not even. I'm thinking of leaving a laptop at home. To be very frank with you.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. Yeah, seriously. I really. What do I care? We're gonna be in the mountains. We want to. The kids have never seen the Rockies. I think they're gonna freak out when they see it because it's stunning.
Yeah.
So what the hell? I mean, really, what do I? I mean, it won't work. I mean, I'll bring my laptop. I know I will, or I'll bring at least something.
Honestly, I bring it, but I actually don't want it working. It's more like there's still things that I want to do on a full.
Sometimes that's what it is.
I just don't, getting stuck on my phone is.
Even for uploading pictures, I bought a little camera. I told you, right?
Oh, okay.
So when I found my little camera.
Yeah.
And to upload, I mean, I think it Bluetooths to the phone. But I haven't read enough I don't know what compression it uses when it sends it via Bluetooth. It's probably, and I like shooting RAW or I like shooting
like
RAW
full TIFF or whatever it is, right?
I do full pop.
Yeah.
And this is 25 megs, right? So I'd rather do that. But you're right. I mean, sometimes I just need the the flexibility of the laptop.
Like and not everybody's optimized, right? So sometimes you search websites and they're fucking gross, right? You got to search them on a full screen.
Plus, I can't see anymore, right? So really, screen is important.
Yeah.
I can't see the phone. I just, and if the lighting's a shit, it's going to be a train wreck, right? And I got the kids with us, and I don't want to listen to how old I am. I'm not interested in knowing that, oh, look at that, can't see. I already know that.
Shut up.
I can't see, I can't hear. Like,
get out of the car and walk home. What the hell?
There's 2 cars. That doesn't work. No. They're gonna have their own car anyway. I can't even use that line.
Why are the kids?
It wasn't their holiday.
Oh, I see.
I was going with me and Amelia. We were taking the fun car.
I see.
Right. I figured, a little 2-seater, pop down. We'll go through the Rockies, and then the kids decided to come. Okay, whatever, come with us.
Oh well.
Hey, listen, they still want to come with us, which is kind of cute. So we'll take it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Could be a lot worse. They could hate us and not want to be around us. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, they could totally opt out and go. We're not coming. We're gonna party at home. Yeah.
Well, I don't worry about that because they don't do that either. So one's on her own anyway, so she does her own thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the other one weighs his food. I mean, seriously, how much fun's he gonna have? Where's he gonna go? What kind of party are they gonna have here?
Oh.
A greens party? With those smoothies all night? Fuck. What are you talking about?
Kale party.
Let's bust out, baby. Let's make some proteins. Oh my God! Like seriously.
What else is going on with you?
Buddy. Honestly, that's sort of been it. I'm trying. Yeah. I think since we've been talking about this, and we gotta have Lori on again too pretty soon.
Yeah.
I think we just need to balance our world again.
Yeah.
But since we've been talking about it, or we're talking about it. is I'm liking this idea of dedicating more time to fewer,
Mm-hmm.
and then carving out like a whole shitload of time for me.
Yeah.
I went and bought some coins today off somebody, right?
Yep.
Took a couple hours, fucked off, did that. Then I had to go do a couple of little errands. Then I did a couple of hours in the spreadsheets for both of the clients, because I like who I like where I'm at.
Yeah.
I had a nice feeling. Like I've just felt like right now it feels like it almost feels guilty. Because I'm getting shit done and it's all good, but I'm kind of liking I got all this time.
Yeah. I like it. I really do. It's a really weird thing, and I think like the kids are adjusting. Kathy's adjusting, right? Because they're like, "Are you working?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm working, but I can pause." Like say for a handful of moments where I've really got to deliver something right now, and then there's all these moments where I'm like, I'm working on stuff. Like, I'm chipping away at a bunch of things I got to do, but
it's nothing I can't stop for.
Yeah.
Would you want to go for a walk? Yeah, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I had to go I bought some coins today and I had to stop and grab some stuff for the trip tomorrow. And I get a text from Daniel. Where's my friend? And I texted him back. I said, your friend's out do because I never leave the house.
Yeah.
And he kind of likes the fact that I'm, I guess, in the house with them. So he had gone to the gym and come home, and I'm laughing because
he's like, what the hell, Dad? Like,
well, because he's going, well, how come you're not on the phone as much right now? We're on Zoom. And I said, well, because I cut a few things back.
Yeah.
And
here we are.
And here we are.
Yeah.
I'm probably and really realistic, probably doing about the same hours, but spread out so much differently that I actually feel like, I feel like I feel a little guilty.
Yeah. But I find, so I'm finding that, like, so even today, with the Mutlux guys, the questions are sharper. I'm seeing things different, because I've been through a stint with them before, but that stint I was working on like 18 different things. Right. And so you kind of like get there and you go, I got to do these, right? Like I got to get through this stuff because I got more stuff after this. But now I'm there, and the 5 hours I was at the office with them was all about like, okay, I've got like 4 things I got to remove. I got these key questions I got to ask, so I know what to plan. And then I was like, all right, I'm done here. Like my work is done. I figured out what's next with this thing. I can go. So in fact, I think from an hourly perspective, I probably gave them back a bunch of hours, but I was way more efficient. I think I was brighter. I was able to add a lot more value. So I feel like it's the right thing to do, right? So
I think that's what it is too. Like I was talking to Mark today a little bit, and I because I'm supposed to be a couple of days a week with that group, right? 2 and 3, 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I get called every single day by somebody.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I honestly, I don't give a shit. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Right. They're good people. It's a job. It's a client. Whatever they need, I'm going to do.
Yeah.
But I do find that we've started taking mundane stuff off some of our plates to some degree.
Yep.
And mine especially, because I shouldn't have really any day-to-day jobs, tasks. Because that's not my role, and it's not where exactly. So once you stop doing some of the stupid things that you might have been doing, it's to your point is that when you're talking, you can what would have taken you 5 hours because you're wasting 4 doing stupid stuff.
Yep.
You can do in an hour because all you're focused on is that, and you're very clear.
Yeah.
Here's the question. Here's the answer. This is what I would do. Bang, bang, bang. I don't like this. Well, how about this? But you're cranking stuff out.
Yeah.
As opposed to being so into the weeds, and you got to take so long to get stuff figured out because you just waste time.
Yeah. And
it's not time it's not time they should be paying me to waste.
No.
Right. There's no value in it.
No. None.
Right.
Yep. I agree. It's awesome.
So I don't know. That's where I've been, like, honestly. Yeah. And then once that happens, I do. I in the evenings, I've got a little less to worry about. I can spend more time, literally, with a loop in one hand and eBay in the other, and coin books and sports card books, and I have no idea what I'm doing half the time.
It's amazing.
But I love it.
I really love it. I love that.
I really
love it. Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
I think I want to be, you know what? If you watch the show Canadian Pickers, I think I want to be Canadian Pickers.
I do. 100%, dude.
Well, you two, you're a garage sale guy like me. Oh yeah.
100% I'd be a Canadian picker.
So my cousin is him and his wife are literally the Canadian pickers.
Really?
That's what they do now, because they used to do a lot more shows and stuff, but that's obviously died because of COVID. But that's what they do. They run, the whole province of BC, Alberta. They'll drive to Thunder Bay.
Yeah.
To like the guys on the show. Oh shit, yeah.
That's awesome.
So I got back in touch with him. Hey, you know what? I'm going to come back into the game. I'm, if you're out and about, especially if you find some estates and coins and things like that, or watches and sports cards. And if the hits are a little large, let me know. I'd love to. Yeah. I'd love to partake.
Wow.
These guys are good. Like, they know toys. Really cool. They know indigenous things. They know a bit of a lot of different things. Yeah. Like, they really are pickers. They're like watching those two guys, whether it's the Canadian pickers and American pickers. It's like, they're like them.
Wow.
Like, they'll go in and know just enough to be dangerous.
That's cool.
Where you and I would go in and just be dangerous. That would be.
I think dangerous to ourselves, really.
100%. I've done it. I've gone in with zero knowledge and 100% emotion.
Yeah.
And made some really stupid buys.
Yes.
But you know what? They felt so good at the time.
Yeah. I've come out of things going, that doesn't look the same now that it's in the light.
Yeah, buyer's remorse, like at lightning speed.
All right, let's just put that in the trunk. Next.
These are non-returnable events, right? This is not a receipt and going back. Hey, I don't like this anymore. Can I?
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
You go back and try to return it, you might get stabbed or shot.
Yeah. Oh my god. Hey, speaking of shows, have you heard of any decent trade shows, like online stuff?
I know they're trying, Phil. I know CHFA is doing their, what they do, Toronto, Vancouver.
Yep.
Right?
They do it online.
And now September. They're trying to do an online thing.
Yeah.
My understanding is that it's been well received. What that means, I don't know. Like, they've gotten a lot of retailers to sign up and vendors to sign up. I don't know. Okay. I really don't. I guess you know what it is I think it depends on what you're doing the show for. I think that the challenge I had, I used to like show. This is my personal thing. Like, I would love to go to a show, one, to hunt. Right? I like to hunt, but I'm like you. I like garage sale, flea market, hunting, even at a very organized professional show. To me, it's all about, I get the garage sale mentality. Oh man, I'm hunting. I want to find the gem.
Yeah.
And I love the interaction, the hugs and the handshakes. I guess we can't do that anymore anyway, but I like all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm the right age to really get massively excited about virtual shows. Do you know what I'm getting at? Like, I just don't know if
I do.
I think to me, I get the efficiencies. I love Zoom. I'm good with meetings this way. I'm okay not being in planes.
Yeah.
I mean, I never thought I'd say that, but I actually don't mind. I'm surprised how much I actually don't mind not traveling. I thought I'd hate being home much more than this, and I don't. But I don't know if I don't know if I want to walk a show virtually. I don't get it. I don't know if I can.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, so I haven't been at any shows virtually. I'm looking at a couple, but I think it's the speed dating and the networking stuff that really interests me.
But that's what I like doing at the shows.
Yeah.
Right? Because remember, there were shows we did that too, and I like that. I just don't know if online. I think you just missed. I think on that aspect, I think you missed the nuances of things. I think you don't.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes if I ask you something, and I see your whole body and I'm standing in front of you, I get a different read on the answer.
Yeah. Than just seeing this. Yeah.
Just seeing your head and you're not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, it might be an age function of age more than anything. I don't know. I mean, I don't even like online auctions, to be very frank.
Yeah.
As much as I like live auctions.
Really?
I love
I love online. I don't like.
That's all I do. I strictly do online. But
yeah,
to me, fucking give me a paddle or a card. Oh my!
Really?
Oh, are you kidding me? When you go get to see the product physically, get your strategy, looking around, who's looking at that, who's looking at that. So you're sizing up your competition.
I don't like those. I don't like those because you get this. I mean,
yeah, but that's you got to do.
No,
why?
Because
you know what it is because
I want to get it cheap. I don't want to look excited. You know,
like, I got outbid 5 times today within 30 minutes. I was on 5 coins.
Yeah.
First coin, I put a bid in 20 seconds before it closed.
Yeah.
2 guys, bang bang, right at the end. Okay, fuck, here we go. Guys.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, so I go through the bid history. It's the same fucking guys that are already on the other ones like me. So I think, okay, I'm not going to win anything. But that's okay. I got to keep trying. Second one was a softball. I didn't really care if I got it. Sure enough, bang, last 10 seconds, I lose that one too. Third one, I kind of wanted. Last 10 seconds, blew it. Fourth one, I thought, fuck this. I'm going to go in. If I win this, I'm either going to pay, but if I lose it, they're fucking paying too.
Yeah.
Sure enough, I lose that one too.
Yeah.
And then the last one, I thought, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. I was winning at the point. I was winning on all of them to the last minute.
Yeah. I don't mind
but
that.
I can't see. Yeah, but I know what bugs me. I don't know where you are. See, if I'm in a hall, I know hey, that guy in the corner, that guy with the nice slick-looking hair.
Yeah,
that guy's a problem child.
He's the guy. Yeah.
Right. So then you tell some this. Let's go ask the guy what time it is. Some good scrap a little bit. You can play games, but how do you do it online? As you're sitting there with your little smirky face like you got on now, and you're hitting bid as I'm trying to win something. I don't like that. I don't know who you are. You might be.
I don't mind it because then I do wind up being a jerk. I'm sure that I've been responsible for increasing the bids by like 25% on something.
All week,
I've made sellers very happy, but
I did this week.
I get a little vindictive, right? Because I'm just like, this is the right price for the item, and any like a fucking dollar over this, and you're an idiot, right? And then as soon as they hit,
I push it right to it.
I'm like, you got it, no problem, let's go. And I know exactly where you're going to wind up, so I'm just going to keep pushing you. Like
today, I did it. I went in my head. It wasn't an expensive coin. The coin was going to probably book at about 120, right? Okay. So it's not a big deal,
okay?
Right? Fuck, it's park day at 30, and I'm thinking it's never going to fucking hold here. It's not going to go to quarter book, right? And I'm thinking to myself, as you know, you can see the bid, and I'm thinking, you fuckers, you guys want, you know what?
Yeah, you guys.
This coin should be sold probably close to 75, 80 bucks.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go there because I don't want to get stuck with it.
Yeah.
But I don't mind getting stuck at 60.
Yeah.
To prove a point, fuck it. I'm going to push it to 60. Now, if I win, I'm not going to be happy because I didn't want to pay 60. But 60 is still a really good price for the coin. But someone's going to pay fucking at least $60 for this coin because I don't want to be the one. And I've done that all week. I got burnt once this week. I did buy a bill. I bought a bill today.
Okay.
I don't know what I was doing. That's because, you know, that's karma too, right? I think God said, okay, this is stupid. Okay, you've done this all week here. Eat this one. So I ate one today. It's a good deal.
Buyers are assholes, eh? We're really assholes.
How's that an asshole?
Really? Come on.
Why? No, not me. It's them. It's not me. I was trying very nicely to buy this coin.
Exactly what a buyer. No. Oh, that's not my problem. It's your problem.
No, it was the other guy. You can tell how they bid. They bid like assholes. I wasn't doing that. I was trying very nice. I was happy. I give this person no problem. I pay a little bit more, but these guys, no.
So anyone who calls on a key account, you're shaking your heads at us right now. I know it. Yeah, I can feel it. I feel the judgment coming right across the podcast. But
well, you know why? Because I like to win. And so do you.
Yeah, I do.
As far as I'm concerned, like I'm still at that point, I'm the buyer, and I don't like this. I don't like. And I'm like you. Seriously, all week I have made people pay probably 10 or 15% more than they probably all wanted to. They still got deals. Like nobody got screwed. I thought bullshit. No, I mean, it can backfire, right? I mean, today I did. I ate $100 bill. I just get
angry, right? Because you look at them and go, guys, like, what are you doing? There's a fucking fair price on this. Like, how can you not know this, right? Like, what the fuck are we all up here for, right? Like,
pissed me off. Pissed me off,
man.
Yeah. That was today. That's a. See, if I have workday stress like this, oh my god, I'm like happy as a pig and shit. This is wonderful work stress.
We're so distracted. So if you're a listener and you've had a good trade show, like virtual trade show, we'd love to hear from you.
I would love to hear some.
Yeah.
Please tell me how you walk through a virtual show. Because I personally don't
if a virtual walkthrough is actually a thing, or there's a different format to it now that makes it work. I'm probably looking for some in the fall. I figure the fall is when they're all going to come back a little bit. So I'm probably going to poke around and see if I can find a couple I can go to. But I'd be curious. I'd want to know if somebody's been to a good show. I think Peter Rodriguez, who was on the show, has been to a couple of tech conferences that he thought were really good. So if Peter, you're listening to that.
Tech is kind of different, though. I'd love to hear what Peter says, but I want to know someone who's doing a CPG show online, because a tech show
like CHFA or
anything.
Yeah,
because I personally I don't know if I get it.
You know, the ones that would work and probably work even better now are the ECRM type.
The speed dating ones could. I still like, I'm so tactile. I still like touching stuff when I'm.
Yeah, there's no way around that. But I think short of that, it's probably
speed
the
dating
most
could
impactful.
Work. The ECRMs,
because,
they're speed dating.
Yeah.
So basically, what you could do, you could show me your room.
Yeah.
Show me the product. We're not doing closeouts. It's an actual buy. So I have to think about this anyway. Maybe that is I guess it's really not much different. I say because those shows you're in and out and turned around so fast. That
what's ECR? What does ECRM stand for? So I can tell
efficient,
these guys.
What was it?
So what we're talking about?
Consumer retail marketing.
There's this group that all buyers and kind of like brands know.
Look, I think it's basically /ECRM. I think so.
Yeah. So if you go to like ecm.marketgate.com, you'll see what we're talking about. I'll put it in the show notes. But they're basically like. Speed dating for buyers and brands, and it's really nonsense. Like
it's fantastic.
Like you book, I think it's 15 or 30 minute slots.
20s
right? Or 20.
There used to be 20s.
Yeah, something like that. And then basically it's really no nonsense. It's like if Kenny's the buyer, I'm in. Kind of like, hey Kenny, how's it going? Like clock's ticking. So I got 20 minutes. I'm going to show you the product. I'm going to tell you where it fits. I'm going to. And it's really like you got to hit your 4 Ps as fast as you can, and then gauge the buyer's, interest in the product, and then you're gone, right? And it's a pretty frank discussion because there are moments where the buyer will go, that interests me, you need to send me a no because I think I might be able to take this on, or you know what, guys, you don't fit, and that's it. So then your 20 minutes become very efficient.
Oh, they're fantastic.
You really like, because you can spend, you've heard it from countless people that have been on this show that, spend lots and lots of time trying to court buyers, trying to figure out what their intentions are. This is,
it's a cheap way to do it.
Yeah.
So what the premise of the show is that the vendors pay for the show, and then the proceeds obviously profit ECRM, but the proceeds also go to having the buyers be able to go for free. So every company is allowed 2 people to attend the show free. So your flights picked up and your room, and actually, room and board to some degree. Yeah. Because there's our meals included if you so choose to do them. But it's wonderful. And what it does is, because buyers can be buyers, if you attend the show, any vendor who wants to see you that is relevant to what you buy, because you've told me what you buy as ECRM, you have no choice but to see them. The only outs you have is if there's regulatory. So like Canada, we did have some outs. Yeah. You know what, guys, I can't see an OTC guy because with no DIN or NPN. English, French,
I don't want to be a discovery for you. So if you don't know the process for an NPN or how to talk to Health Canada, I'm not interested, right? I'm not your research board.
Right. Now sometimes ECRM would say, come back to you, say, listen, they would really like to meet you. And then, accommodate ECRM.
And then you kind of like,
and plus we're Canadian, so we just do that. Well, that's just how we, I think they all know that.
How we are.
Just ask the Canadians, they'll say yes. They'll say no first, and then you'll guilt them, and they'll be on it yes before you know it. But those shows on that in a virtual world, I can see. I'm talking like the Bond show. Like I can't do pet. I couldn't do toys. I could not do expo. I definitely can do the closeout show. I don't know how the hell you do that. That's impossible. Like I have no idea how you do that show.
You got to touch and feel. Like that's
a garage
not that's not even a.
Yeah, but how do you do that show? That show's huge.
Yeah.
So I don't know where that world goes.
Yeah.
Like that disrupted the entire world. I really don't know where the hell that
I don't know how that happens. So yeah.
It'd be nice to have it. Could be cool. We should try to reach out to someone at ECRN to have him come on.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Right? Because I don't even think a lot of vendors don't know it. You know that, eh? Like I've actually gone a couple times. I've gone on both sides. I've been a buyer,
fantastic. Yeah,
and I've been on the vendor side.
I've never been a vendor. I've only been a buyer.
I've done both.
And it was really useful as a buyer. Like really useful. Yeah. Just because like there's this expectation, right? Like there's some high hopes from brands, but the because of how quick the courtship is or potential courtship is, there's really no time to screw around, right? So really in that 20 minutes, I don't want them leaving thinking that they might have a shot at this if they don't, right? So you wind up going like 10 minutes in, they know if they're in or out, you know? And
buddy, there was times where I'd walk in within 3 minutes and we'd look at each other and say, you know what? No, I have no interest in your product because it honestly just doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And you know, and some of them, you know, we sat down and just shot the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you do? Where are you from? And this and that. And, you know, how'd you do this? How'd you, you know? And then others, you know, say, listen, you know what? You want to take it's an extra coffee break for you. Do you mind? Yeah. No, would you mind? I'd like to catch up on some emails. Yeah. Whatever. But, just a fantastic process.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
We started going to that show when it was pretty much just starting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I knew Charlie Bowles was the original. He ended up passing a few years ago, but he was the guy. He had set it up, and if anything, he's the reason shows like NACDS, and all those just basically died. Because why would you go to these big bullshit shows when you could go to this massively efficient format, and fuck, you'd see like so many people. You're thinking, oh my God, like this is like heaven, in and out like a what's this wicked?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I could find him. There used to be there's a guy on LinkedIn who's on all the time. If you say his name,
Eric Savage. I know Eric Savage. He's the senior VP of International Business Development. So he's probably Eric Savage.
I'll tell you what. I think for a lot of people trying to do CPG especially. Yeah. Obviously, that's their forte. It would be fascinating. Because it is actually really cool.
Yeah, so I'll reach out. He's a first connection. I'm not actually sure why. I know why, because we've met through Brian Gildenberg. Okay. I know why. Oh, no, I know why. Okay, I got it. Sorry, Eric Savage. Anyway, I'll reach out to him. We share a connection, so I'll reach out and see if he wants to be. Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. Yeah. And then really, like anyone who just ping us if you've been to a decent virtual show. I think we'd like to hear. I think that's kind of important, you know, as we head into the back half. Like everyone's got to do. I've had a lot of conversations about funnels and demand generation. You know, because people are struggling, right? Like trade shows was a key way to meet people. They don't have that. Like, how do you keep, you know, generating leads, right? So,
again, it might be more of a it's an old school thing more than maybe probably anything.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. I really struggle trying to understand how I would do.
Yeah.
Outside of an ECRM format, which I think lends actually probably phenomenally well to being online, to be very frank.
Yeah.
I don't know what that does. I would think to their margins, it actually probably help them too. Fucking better for vendors. Nobody's in the air. I mean, cost savings would be huge.
Yeah. I mean, it's a different value prop, right? Like you could offer it for a little bit less.
That's what I'm thinking. Even if you went half price of the vendors, you're still getting access.
To
a crap load of. I think it would be phenomenal.
I think your buyer participation rates would go up, right?
100%.
Because they don't got to go anywhere. I mean, they went to some pretty nice places. So I think I went to Palm Springs with them and a
What
like
was always you went to a
and,
really nice place, but always
Yeah.
off season. So you
Yeah,
go to Scottsdale in August.
yeah.
Scottsdale's nice, not at 120 degrees.
Or
Right?
what was
Or you
the
go to
one
Florida,
outside of
like in-
Vegas, like in Henderson?
Henderson.
Yeah.
Or you go to the Westin that
Yeah.
was just outside of Vegas. That
Yeah.
little lake.
Yeah.
But there's honestly great.
But they were beautiful.
Great
like,
shows.
Yeah.
But a lot of times the Canadian buyers would have a lot of trouble going to those shows because there was always travel restrictions, the costs and all that other stuff, and time away. Where I mean, as in a virtual world, they'd actually probably, you know what, they could end up being more successful than they were even in the old world. And they were
I think so.
pretty
I think so because I really do. I think one, if you're a buyer in this current environment, you're probably struggling with how am I going to find new things now? I can't cruise stores. I'm not finding things the weird ways, like, you know, my aunt's cousin's uncle had something cool from the farmer's market that I got to go find. So where are you going to find these things, right? So you got to go somewhere. ECRM is as good a place as any for them to help you make those introductions. And then you really do. You've got the time, right? So you're able to, you know, the 20 minutes. I would actually think that they'd be able to pare them back and fit more. Because 20 minutes so online is a lot of time now, right? Like,
buddy, I had to walk to the room.
You know,
you know, there was logistics time in between.
Yeah.
You know,
well, you know,
so
and you get in the room. There's, you know, the handshakes, the little talk, the trading of cards,
business cards, and all that other shit.
You know, the set. You know, I've got to set up and lay out my stuff so that you can, you know, and then I'm going to hand you sheets. You don't do any of that now, right? So now it's like, boom, the camera's on and you're go, right? So
let's go.
You know, there's no cars, there's nothing, right? So I could imagine you cutting that down to like 10-minute segments, fitting in way more vendors, way more buyers, and then like, you know,
I like it.
It's cool. It's cool.
I do. I like it. I think it's
yeah.
I think it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool. Awesome.
There you go.
Awesome. Excellent. So we haven't
had a show by ourselves in a long time.
We haven't, just the two of us, and then we got all distracted.
Maybe nobody wants to listen to us anymore. Talking
about our side hustles and not actually what we're hustling.
Side hustle? There's no side hustle. Those are the best.
Oh man.
Oh my God! You kidding me? This is awesome, man.
I love it.
I do. Yeah, believe me, I'm totally stoked. Totally liking it, man.
So you're going up to the Rockies. You're going to be there, what, 4 or 5 days?
Yeah, something like that. And we're back on Tuesday morning, crack of dawn kind of thing.
Nice.
Oh fuck! I'm so looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be a nice trip. Just get the hell away from here. Get away from all the
before they lock us all down again.
Oh shit! That's coming, buddy.
It is.
Our numbers are on the rise, and everybody's panicking.
Yeah.
But I mean, you gotta. I don't know. I think we're all just tired of this. I know that's not a reason not to do things, but I think we're just all tired. We've
got to find a way to lock it down, but not endanger businesses. We can't.
That's the problem.
We just can't survive it.
You can't do this anymore.
Can't survive it. We can't. Like, how many restaurants are actually going to make it now? You know what I mean? Phil. Like, you know, there's so many that aren't. And then if we go through a second wave, we're going to wipe them all out, right? Like,
they're talking 25,000 small businesses in BC probably not going to make it.
Yeah.
Right, because capacity has been cut. They lost months. You know, none of our rents are all still owed.
Yeah.
They've been deferred. It wasn't like anybody. Great. Everybody took care of workers, and that's important. It's all good in the hood. But you know what? Everybody forgot the people who actually employ the workers.
Yeah.
Made it impossible. The rent subsidy is a bunch of horse shit.
Yeah.
What a piss poor way to get it. I mean, we couldn't get it. Our landlord doesn't want to do it. What the fuck? I mean, okay, sure. I don't get it. I'm not lack of understanding on how this made any sense. Granted, the next pandemic will be a lot smarter. We'll be able to go through this a lot more cleanly. You know, that's the fair part is that, you know, we haven't gone through many pandemics in the last 100 some years. So got to kind of give a little bit of slack. They're trying, but I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a really interesting fall.
We've got to find a way, you know, because the chief medical officer for Canada just said, you know, the only realistic, you know, out from this is to get a vaccine, right? But we're like a year away from that easily.
Buddy, the world either all has to shut down in unison for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We all shut down and we kill the virus. That's one way. That ain't gonna happen. We can't even close down, or we can't even close down families.
No.
Never mind continents, and it's not gonna happen.
It's not happening.
And a vaccine, and no matter what dummy to the south thinks, because it's election year, the vaccine is not till spring. That's it.
No, but the vaccine. I mean, you know, you're an OTC guy. You're a former OTC guy like me, right? So it's like there's the vaccine, and then there's deployment, and then there's the first in line, the next in line, the third in lines, and then there's us.
We're not, if they get a vaccine ready for November, we're going to be on the late part of second quarter spring. If they get a vaccine, they finally get it going in March.
If we're lucky,
people like you and I are not going to see it till 2022.
Yeah. But that's what I mean, right? Either that, or they want to test it on idiots like us.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get it early. So. Yeah. I Am Legend. Just go watch the movie.
I know. You
don't rush for the vaccine.
You know
exactly.
But that's
herd immunity is a great concept, but we're gonna end up losing a whole bunch of old people.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Yeah. No.
I don't know how you get out of this mess.
No, I don't know.
I think our chances at the beginning, we should have been a lot smarter, a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what it is now. We'll play it out and
we'll see what happens.
See where it goes. Yeah. Kind of shitty, but anyway.
Thanks.
All good in the hood, buddy boy.
All righty, man. This is it.
So we're on for not this Thursday, the following.
No, we're following Thursday. And then we have
who's on that on?
We have
your
somebody. Guy. Who do we have? I'm drawing a blank. Who is it?
I don't remember.
I booked someone.
I know you did.
Why don't I remember?
Because I don't remember.
10th?
Either.
Oh, yeah. This is Shelfgram. This is Bram.
That's right.
This guy.
That's right.
This guy is so smart. You have no idea. He's like, honestly, he's like 18 still. He's gonna kill me, but I think he's 18, and he was a brand guy at J&J when I met him, and he was like 12 then. Do you know? And then he put together he realized that there's this untapped market for freelancers who could help you do contract work, and just like it'd be like eBay for freelancers. So you could go, I've got a graphics job, and someone go, oh, I can do it. I can do it for like $10, and somebody go, I can do it for $8, you know, and so forth, right? He called it Elance, I think is what he called it. And then eventually it got bought out. So I think it got bought out by another company, which got bought by 5R. So like, I think is how it works. He'll explain it, but this is, you know, this kid, like literally he's a kid. When you meet him, you'll be like, why are you so young? Right. But he's already been through this. He's been through another startup. I think Shelfgram is his third startup. Oh, while he was working at J&J at the time. Now he's out, you know, kind of doing his own thing. But do you know what I mean? Like, and so Shelfgram is really cool. You know,
I'm looking forward to that one. You sent I think that one's gonna be cool. I really do. And then we got Fata. Mike Fata's gonna be on the week after that.
Yeah.
And that's another cool story. That's a dropout. That's really
cool. Yeah.
A dropout who made an industry,
rocked it. I know,
and sold his company for a couple $100 million.
Yeah.
So I mean, from one extreme to the other, super bright guy, but a dropout. You know, and I don't think that anybody thought he'd amount to anything.
Yeah,
fucking super nice guy, and he crushed it. And then we should probably have Lori on after that, just to kind of ground us again, just to make sure we're not.
Yeah, completely. I think so. Yeah, actually, I'll do that. I'll reach out to her.
Yeah, you might need some help by then, so it's good time for you.
Hey, easy now. Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm not running down that path.
No.
No.
I think at that point we need to squeeze into Lori's schedule, because Lori's going to be more famous than us. She is already more famous than us.
Going to be.
So at that point, we would be like, excuse me, could you put us in touch with Lori? And then her handler would be like, no, sorry. And I'm
that'll be Jim.
No, we knew her before she was famous. Like, yeah, everybody says like, get in line,
Well, that'll be Jim.
No, Jim's going to be right in front of us. He's going to be like, can I see my wife, please? Like, yeah, everybody says that. You're not
whatever.
Married.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh, really? I'm serious. I'm married to her.
Yeah, good luck.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Anyway, have a great trip.
I got to go pack. Thank you, my friend. We'll chat with you next week.
Yeah. Take care, man.
Okay, bud. Ciao, ciao.
Okay. Bye.
All right. That's the end of this Commerce Life. We'll be back soon with the next episode. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it. Give us feedback. Tell us what you think. Subscribe, like us, join us, share us, tell your friends about us. And we hope to see you next time with more commerce news.